Welcome, fans, to another action-packed episode of Big Time Wrestling. Usually presented by the All-World Wrestling League. Until the last couple of weeks, the invasion of the XWA, the Extreme Wrestling Alliance, it is in full swing. We are at war. We'll see if anything happens this week.
Exactly. They don't give us any clue when the XWA is going to come in and do what they want. All we can do is just follow what we can and then see where they come into the picture.
Well, Paco Zimmer, I am the unknown commentator. What I can see from my notes is that we're going to the ring for the opening contest. Ladies action.
Coming to the ring first, Randy West.
Well, Paco, we've got some female action to start things off on Big Time Wrestling. Randy West, usually in a nice little schoolgirl's outfit. I like that. What's happening here? She's sneaking through the curtain, it looks like. All right, there's Randy West. I was right, the nice little plaid skirt, the tight white top.
I won't complain.
And her opponent.
And her opponent, a member of the Army of Darkness, Shauna Doyle.
Shauna Doyle, usually accompanied, and I am right, by Miss Olympia. Shauna Doyle was the happy, innocent girl next door type until she sold out to Thurston Brooks and the Army of Darkness, joining that evil stable. And she's always accompanied by Miss Olympia. They've got a weird relationship going. A lot of times Miss Olympia will actually carry Shauna Doyle around like a baby. And, you know,
said it. It is strange.
It is strange, but I love it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm strange. Maybe you're strange. For
I can be strange at times. But right now, I don't feel so strange because I like ladies' action.
Well, we'll see what happens. Shauna Doyle, as the bell rings. Shauna Doyle and Randy West set to go one-on-one, but when the Army of Darkness is involved, as Paco is well aware of, and I'm sure Quasi as well, the unknown commentator certainly is, it is never truly one-on-one. There is always going to be some outside interference, some cheap shots taken, and we just have to wait and see.
Did they just kiss?
I hope so, but why'd they have to do it on the other side of the ring? Do it right in front of the broadcaster's booth as the women lock up. Shauna Doyle and Randy West. Nice takedown there by West. Reversed into a head scissors by Shauna Doyle, and they're back to square one. Hip toss from Randy West, sending Shauna Doyle down, and another one. Doyle back up to her feet. Hey, let's do it 3 times.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady.
And now that's what I'm talking about. Look at her. In the arms of Miss Olympia. It'll be okay. Oh, come on.
Randy West with that baseball slide right into Shauna Doyle. Now she's taking advantage of this, sending her back into the ring.
There's no need for that. She's got a 10 count. She's out there with her manager getting instructions.
Those are probably the happiest fans sitting in the front row right there, getting a lap full of Miss Olympia and Shauna Doyle.
Hey.
Grabbing the hair, it looks like.
Thrown down by the hair.
One more time. One more time.
Shauna Doyle has gone to being also very, I don't know, something about her demeanor has changed since joining the Army of Darkness. A little more cocky, a little less friendly with the fans. In fact, a lot less. And look at her tearing Randy West down by her hair.
It's hard to really commentate during this match because half of me is excited and the other half is kind of scared because look at Shauna Doyle ripping hair strands right out of her.
Get off the hair, come
I
on.
think you're a girl now.
Violence there by Shauna Doyle in the Army of Darkness as she's stepping on her hair and yanking on her arms, pulling the head.
I used to remember when Shauna Doyle was fun and happy and you could hang out with her. Now she's cruel. She doesn't answer to anybody who isn't part of the Army of Darkness.
You know why? Because she got serious. She got serious about her wrestling
Look
career.
at Olympia now.
What?
Olympia now draping Randy West.
What are you talking about?
The middle rope there as the referee has his back turned. Army of Darkness violence as usual. Numbers to win.
From behind, Shauna Doyle, that's all I saw, the knee to the back. Not quite sure what Paco Zimmer is talking about.
What do you mean you're not quite sure? You saw what was going on in there.
I saw Randy West attack Miss Olympia earlier. That's what I saw.
Randy West now laying in some, wait a minute, Miss Olympia grabbing the foot of Randy West as she's finally getting up to her feet to do something here in this bout.
Randy should pay attention, though. She shouldn't think about Miss Olympia out there. She should block her out and go take on Shauna Doyle. Otherwise, that's going to happen every single time.
But you can't watch everybody. You're supposed to be focused on your opponent. That's enough. You know what I mean? The Army of Darkness needs to be stopped. Nice suplex by Shauna Doyle.
You know, I'm a little less worried about the Army of Darkness lately on Big Time Wrestling as Randy West kicks out with the emergence, the arrival of the Extreme Wrestling Alliance. Everything pales into comparison. We are at war. Our jobs are at stake. And you guys just sit around watching the match. Oh, look at the girl. Look at the lovely girl. We're at war.
What are you talking about? You need to relax. Things will be under control. We can't sit here and fear those people. We need to fight them.
I'm nervous.
Shauna Doyle now, chop across Randy West. And now another.
I like my job. I've got little masked ones to feed.
Shauna Doyle sending Randy West to the other corner. And now driving in. Oh, but Randy West with the roll-up. 1, 2. Almost turning it around.
Shauna Doyle calling for Randy West to get up here. Off the ropes.
That clothesline right across the chest, almost catching the throat right there, knocking the air right out of Randy West, who's struggling to even get to her feet right now.
Well, Shauna Doyle's in complete control right now, and she's been able to handle Randy West fairly easily so far in this opening contest of Big Time Wrestling. Shauna Doyle now calling for the end. What was that?
Well, you can hear right there, the referee's got his hands full because every time he turns his back, one of the ladies, either Olympia or Doyle, is cheating, and by that way, Randy West doesn't have much of a chance right now if she's getting double teamed.
Well, there's a nice elbow there. Maybe Randy West does stand a chance.
Making the cover now, trying to get a victory. 1, 2. Not quite enough after that elbow taking out Shauna Doyle, and now Randy West needs to get that victory. Road to Kobo applies to the ladies as well. Oh, nice kick.
Right
and
to
here
the
she
temple.
needs to make the cover, but the referee is distracted by Miss Olympia.
No, the referee's distracting Miss Olympia.
What?
What are you going to do, little punk?
Oh, nice forearm by Randy West, but look at Shauna Doyle rolling her up from behind. And that is it.
You know something? Randy West came out, gave it her all. She took her eyes off of her opponent.
That's right. We'll be right back.
Why would you be concerned with Miss Olympia outside the ring when you're facing Shauna Doyle inside the ring? Another victory for the Army of Darkness.
We'll be right back. We're going to commercial break.
The All-World Wrestling League presents Under Attack, a 2-day battle so intense you won't want to miss a second of it. It's the AWWL versus the XWA. The war begins at the free TV taping at the studios of WLAJ in Lansing, Saturday night, September 6th. Doors open at 3 p.m. Day 2, Sunday, September 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Bell time 7:30 p.m. Former WWE star Legion of Doom Road Warrior Hawk is just engaged to fight the battle against the XWA. And more stars each week from around the world are signing up. Witness the Human Highlight Reel, Sabu, Balls Mahoney, Big Jake, The Great Mongo, The Future, Chris Sabin, and more as they battle the XWA, the diabolical disease threatening the AWWL. Devon Crowbar Storm, The Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, Mr. Hughes, The Milwaukee Crusher, and Mr. Excitement. Get Sunday's tickets in advance at any Ticketmaster location or by calling Thomas Auto Body in Williamston. Under Attack, Saturday, September 6th at the WLAJ Studios and Sunday the 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Who will dominate, the AWWL or the XWA?
Shop Watson's summer clearance sale and save 30 to 70% off. Plus, get no payments, no interest for 12 full months. Get 30 to 70% off on top brand spas by Viking, Caldera, and Cal Spa. Over 10 spa models are priced as low as $12.88, but no more than $39.99. Over 200 spas must be sold. Get huge clearance discounts on vent-free and direct vent gas fireplaces, too. Beautiful wood bars start at just $2.88. Bar stools start at only $19. And remember, get no payments, no interest for 12 full months during the summer clearance sale. Only at Watson's.
Procom is your West Michigan Pro for wireless communication.
Procom has been providing extraordinary wireless communication solutions for over 50 years. We can handle nearly any situation, including Nextel, two-way radio, and paging. Call us today to see why Rocom is your clearest choice in wireless communication.
For expert advice from the people who know, look to the West Michigan pros.
Do you wish you had a tool that could give you a personalized weather forecast anytime, day or night, or notify you the moment a severe weather alert is issued? Then News 3 Now is just what you're looking for. Let's say you want to look at your personal forecast. Click on Personal Forecast, and up it pops on your screen. You have a look at the latest current conditions, as well as your forecast and your 7-day forecast for the area. If you want to see where the rain is and where it's headed, just click on Radar. You'll see the local radar to see where the precipitation is, where it's moving, and if you want to see a bit of a wider view, just click on National Radar. Or if you want to know the news of the day from around West Michigan, just click on the News button and you'll see the latest from News 3. It's always on, always there, and always working to bring you the latest headlines, severe weather alerts, even your personal weather forecast when you want it and when you need it. Just go to WWMT.com and download today, or look for these CDs. It's fast, it's free, and it's easy.
Welcome back to Big Time Wrestling. Opening contest in the books. Shauna Doyle victorious over Randy West. Let's go to the ring for match number 2.
This next matchup is a tag team matchup. Coming to the ring right now, the Cole Brothers.
The Cole Brothers, Brian and Chuck. One of the most impressive tag teams in the All-World Wrestling League here on Big Time Wrestling. We get closer and closer to crowning our first champions. These guys got to be, well, maybe not favorites, but at least serious contenders to get some tag team gold. True. And their opponents.
And their opponents, the team of the future, Chris Sabin and Curtis Martin.
The future Chris Sabin and Curtis Martin. Chris Sabin, he is the future in my opinion. Awfully impressive.
When you see Chris Sabin, you know you're going to see some hot wrestling action. You're going to see some stuff you've never seen in the squared circle before, because this guy, he's got skills and talent. He's going places. He's going to the top of the AWWL, and that's a bold prediction, but hey, reality speaks for itself.
Let me tell you a little bit about Curtis Martin. Here's a guy that won a huge battle royal some time ago in the All-World Wrestling League against 15 other men. He is not the biggest man in the world, but he is one tough cookie. And I think this is going to be a great contest. Of course, the Cole Brothers, much bigger, much stronger. I don't think that's going to play too much of a factor in this matchup because, as I stated, Martin can fight the big men, and Chris Sabin, like you said, sky's the limit.
Both teams have seen their fair share of success, and right now we've got Sabin with that headlock, but the Cole brother, and that is Brian in the ring, I believe, trying to break that hold. He does, into the ropes, and look at Sabin. Oh, nice. He's got him, and he wants more. An arm drag, and another arm drag. And the Cole brothers in the ring, all 4 men, double drop kick. That is some successful tag team action in tandem, sending him into the ropes, off the ropes, all the way down, up and over.
Curtis Martin now into the ring, keeping the pressure on Brian Cole from the Cole brothers, off the ropes. Nice maneuver there. Sending Brian down. He already needs to make a tag to his colder brother.
That's right. Fast tags by Martin and Sabin. They need to keep moving in there. They got speed as an advantage, and these guys need to be wear down. Oh, clothesline bringing down Sabin.
We got to watch out for one thing, and that's the Cole Brothers experience. They have a boatload compared to the new team of Sabin and Martin right there.
Well, you're damn right about that, Quasi. These guys, brothers, growing up together, they fought everybody. They were always a team, whether it was in school, in the wrestling ring, whatever. They got each other's backs. It's been like that since birth, and now we're seeing a nice stretch here in the ring applied to Chris Sabin. What would you call that maneuver?
I call that painful.
Okay, that'll work.
I'm telling you, these guys are brutal, doing the damage like they're sitting in the west side, controlling their territory.
Look at that, a camel clutch, but also slamming down his posterior, his cold posterior. into the lower back of Chris Sabin. Doesn't feel too good.
And now you see it, the Cole brothers working over Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin down on the mat, wearing down. And now the chance of Sabin from the fans here in the studios.
Your hero don't look good now.
He's got to get a tag to Martin right now. Martin, the fresh man, he's sitting over there. And you know, like you said earlier, Unknowny, he's used to fighting big man. He fought all 3 members of the Army of Darkness in that Battle Royal at once and sent all of them to the outside.
You're right about that. Sabin trying to fight back. But Brian Cold in control. The Cold brothers in control right now. Cutting the ring in half, sending Sabin outside the ring is Brian Cold to Chuck as he could do a number on Sabin outside the ring, just driving the spine of Chris Sabin into that ring apron.
If they keep going like this, the future could be over quick.
Anybody that's been near a wrestling ring, whether it be in the TV studio here or what, knows that that ring apron there, when you're back, that's awkward to hit that. Injuries can occur. The future could be history.
And look at the double team by the Cole brothers on Sabin with the referee's back turned. Cover, going in for that pin. And these guys want a victory. They're working it. They are trying to take Chris Sabin out so they can get a victory here.
He's going for, it looks like a T-bone suplex right there by Brian Cold.
Last week we took a look at these guys. This week they're looking impressive. 2 massive individuals in the ring, taking on 2 fast and skilled competitors here in the AWWL. Oh, look at that. Wow. Double shoulder tackle into the cover. 1, 2. Almost there. And they want a faster count, but the official does his counting the way he wants to do it, the way he sees fit. By the rule book here in the AWWL, not the XWA, not any other group or affiliation. The AWWL does things the way they do things, traditionally, the way wrestling's supposed to be. Not this extreme stuff, this extreme out of control, out of hand nonsense of violence.
And there's Brian Cold taunting Curtis Martin by extending the hand just out of the reach there of Chris Sabin.
I'll tell you one thing, the officials, well, there's a tag team, the official from the AWWL trying to break that up. The officials from the All World Wrestling League so far have been a hell of a lot better than the officials of the XWA. That is a joke.
I think we're getting a little derogatory here. We need to wait and see what happens. Let's just call the action. Let the action unfold. Maybe this XWA thing isn't going to last. Maybe it's just a temporary thing. Oh, Sabin put up his knees at the last second and off the top rope with a nice drop kick. And this is where he needs to make the tag to Martin. He needs to get up before, what is that, Brian in the ring or Chuck? I can't see from this vantage point.
It's Brian.
We shouldn't even be concerned what Cold brothers in the ring right now. He should just be concerned about getting a hand over there to Curtis Martin.
Well, Brian's making his way over to Chuck, and the Cold brothers make the tag, but Sabin tags into Curtis Martin.
Here comes Martin, right to the midsection with an elbow and another elbow. He's working over both Cold brothers, but wait a minute. The numbers game, of course. The brothers taking over here in the ring. What's he going to do? He's got him up. What's this?
Kind of in like a torture rack.
A torture rack, and now wait, off the top. Oh, a leg drop off the top rope. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it.
Total devastation. The Cold brothers victorious. Awfully impressive this week on Big Time Wrestling. We'll be right back, fans.
The All World Wrestling League presents Under Attack, a 2-day battle so intense you won't want to miss a second of it. It's the AWWL versus the XWA. The war begins at the free TV taping at the studios of WLAJ in Lansing Saturday night, September 6th. Doors open at 3 p.m. Day 2, Sunday, September 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Bell time 7:30 p.m. Former WWE star Legion of Doom Road Warrior Hawk is just engaged to fight the battle against the XWA. And more stars each week from around the world are signing up. Witness the human highlight reel, Sabu, Balls Mahoney, Big Jake, the Great Mongo, the future Chris Sabin, and more as they battle the XWA, the diabolical disease threatening the AWWL. Devon Crowbar Storm, the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, Mr. Hughes, the Milwaukee Crusher, and Mr. Excitement. Get Sunday's tickets in advance at any Ticketmaster location or by calling Thomas Auto Body in Williamston. Under Attack, Saturday, September 6th at the WLAJ Studios and Sunday the 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Who will dominate, the AWWL or the XWA?
How do you get a grip on that drip? Ask Helmus Plumbing Service what to do. When do you plant a petunia? K-Drive Greenhouse will have the answer. What does it take to buy a home? QMAC Mortgage Company can tell you.
For expert advice from the people who know, look to the West Michigan Pros.
Log on to WWMT.com to find the help you need or call 1-866-3363-PRO. Check out the West Michigan Pros today.
You'll find great deals and expert information from the West Michigan Pros at WWMT.com. Get the answers you need. Just ask the West Michigan Pros your question at WWMT.com. For great savings on the things you need, click the West Michigan Pros icon at WWMT.com.
QMAC Mortgage Company is the West Michigan Pro for mortgages.
Channel 3 and West Michigan Pros, making a difference.
Hi, I'm Allie
Hi, I'm Jack Ford.
And I'm Jack Ford.
Hi, she's
I'm
Allie
Allie
Wentworth.
Hi, I'm Allie. And this is Jack. Hi, everybody. I'm Allie, and this is Jack.
And we're the hosts of a new show that's coming to this station this fall. It's called Living It Up with Allie and Jack.
The great thing about live TV is you never know what's going to happen. And guess what? They can't cut. They can't cut when it's live. So watch it, because it's going to be fantastic.
Okay, so you got it? Of course. Don't worry about it. Have a great time. See you in a week. Oh, one more thing. You got to be in by 4 a.m.
It's time for Keith Thompson's wake-up call. Make plans to join Keith all next week for an early look ahead at your day's weather. Keith Thompson's wake-up call, all next week, starting at 6 a.m. only on News 3.
Big time wrestling, the All-World Wrestling League. The unknown commentator here with Quasi as we have action between the original Hot Boy, Mr. Excitement, and Jason Quick off to a quick start.
Well, Jason Quick had some early matches. This is Excitement's first action in the ring. He's usually an XWA official, so you got to watch out for the XWA guys whenever he's in the ring.
The XWA making a big statement early on here in the All-World Wrestling League. And you can even see some support from the fans, which is a scary thought at this point. Some XWA signs here in the arena if you keep your eye open. Mr. Excitement outside the ring, Jason Quick inside the ring. Two young competitors that aren't afraid to pull off some high-risk maneuvers in order to gain a victory.
Excitement really stalling right there on the outside, taking time, asking for timeouts in wrestling. Quick, using that time to think over what he's going to do, laying those big, huge punches right into the corner on Excitement, who looks like he's very athletic, thinks this is a gymnastics event.
What a super kick there from Jason Quick. Mr. Excitement off the ropes. Quick up. He's going off the ropes. Excitement misses the clothesline, and another nice kick by Jason Quick. Some nice feet on Quick.
Well, Quick's never been afraid of high flying or risking his body. We've seen it here on Big Time Wrestling before. The guy is basically mentally insane when it goes to it. He'll throw himself all around the arena.
As you mentioned earlier, the original Hot Boy, Mr. Excitement, we've only seen him so far as a referee, a bogus referee at that, for the new XWA, the Extreme Wrestling Alliance that has invaded big-time wrestling in the AWWL. But this is our first look at Mr. Excitement in the squared circle as a wrestler.
We better take Jason Quick pretty seriously. He's out there getting drinks from the fans, you know.
What's Quick was way out there, way for high over there on Excitement, knocking to the ground. The fans showing their appreciation for that.
Wow, that was some height on there, like 15 feet in the air.
Keep your eye on Quick is right. Both competitors outside the ring as Jason Quick slides Mr. Excitement back into the ring, and he'll follow underneath the bottom rope. A boot to the head of Mr. Excitement. Now Jason Quick centering him in the middle of the ring. What's going to happen here?
Looks like he blew that shooting star press, or the standing shooting star. Not many people can do it from the top rope. Quick doing it from the mat right there. Excitement trying to find a way, laying those boots in. Now taking control over the younger Quick.
Well, Jason Quick not afraid, as we mentioned earlier, to attempt some high-risk maneuvers. Here's a nice move there by Mr. Excitement. Nice spinning elbow off the ropes. However, you can't afford to make too many mistakes on the high-risk maneuvers in a matchup. It'll cost you.
Well, not only that, they call it high risk for a reason. You're risking your body. Call it what you will. When you throw your body 15 feet, it's bound to give once in a while.
Devastating clothesline there by the original hot boy, Mr. Excitement. And now he's in control of the matchup, going for a nonchalant cover, and he's not even going to try to get the 3 count. He pulls Jason Quick up at the count of 2. Could be a mistake early by the original hot boy, Mr. Excitement. Here's a suplex attempt, up and down, perfectly executed. And Mr. Excitement in control of this matchup at this particular point in time.
Well, if you listen to Excitement, he'll tell you he's the greatest thing in the world. His mouth is almost as big as his talent. He jabs all the time. If you've ever been to an event and the XWA becomes present, we're sorry for that. But if he ever comes out, you'll see it from him. He'll talk about how great he is, how great Sullivan is, how great the XWA is, how great they're going to be, how great they were. Basically, he's just a big, huge hype machine for the XWA.
Well, the XWA, we don't know a whole lot about them except for the fact that they are trying to put the All-World Wrestling League in big-time wrestling in the grave, trying to shut down shop and take over here on Big Time Wrestling. The XWA is. It's a scary thought to think who's next, who's going to join. We don't even know all of the members of the XWA. We know Kevin Sullivan and Devon Storm. And here, the original hot boy, Mr. Excitement, but who will be next?
Well, you forgot Mr. Hughes. He's also now a member of the XWA. We've seen other people talk about joining. Lucky for us now, Balls Mahoney saw the light, saw his brotherhood with Sabu, and didn't join forces of the XWA, and is helping Sabu with the AWWL fight. Right now, Excitement goes for another nonchalant cover and actually turns that into a kick right into the sternum of Quick. He is in total control. He thinks he's got it made. He's just going to kind of show off now, make his highlight reel.
Well, there is a buzz going around the All-World Wrestling League locker room. It's time to pick a side. Mr. Excitement taking a sip of a nice cold beverage from a fan at ringside. It's time to pick your side, the All-World Wrestling League or the XWA. And tough to say who you can believe, who you can trust anymore in this business.
Well, it's very simple. Your best friend now becomes your enemy because of money. Sullivan is basically offering the sun and the moon to everybody out there, and that's how he's getting it. You got to watch out because he can bring in anybody. You got to remember, Sullivan's been in the business for years now. He's got connections to everybody from the old to the new. I mean, you got the new guys coming in who idolize Sullivan, and that has to do something. When Kevin Sullivan knocks on your door and tells you, like a Mr. Excitement says, hey, join me, follow me, I'll teach you the ropes, you got to watch out for that. But we have that. We've got Sabu. We've got Balls Mahoney. Those guys can counteract that. Team AWWL is definitely ready to knuckle up with XWA.
Well, the unknown commentator definitely pro AWWL. Hopefully the same is said for Quasi, no doubt.
Well, I've been there in the ring. I've been with them. I'm scared. I see what they do. You got to watch out, though. I just heard, XWA, we forgot a few weeks ago, took Crusher. They helped him out in his 3 stages of hell with Big Jake, and now they got him in there, joined in with the XWA.
The XWA just keeps growing and growing. Back to the action in the ring. The original hot boy, Mr. Excitement, and Jason Quick. Jason Quick did get off to a quick start in this bout. Mr. Excitement has been in control for mostly the second half of this contest, but he's doing a lot of talking, a lot of jiving with the fans here at ringside, even at one point, as we alluded to earlier, borrowing a sip of cola or beer or something from a fan at ringside. And this is his debut in the All-World Wrestling League. Mr. Excitement has been very exciting, has been very impressive, but perhaps not as focused as Kevin Sullivan, the leader of the XWA, might like.
In fact, right now he's asking for our referee to raise his hand because he believes he's knocked out Jason Quick. This match is just pretty much over. And he's going to try and finish it right here, I guess, to get that 3 count.
Well, Mr. Excitement is going up. He's climbing the ropes. He's up to the top rope. If he connects this, it's over. And he does miss the leg drop from the heavens. Mr. Excitement off the top rope. Jason Quick able to roll out of the way. And we'll see if Quick has enough left in him to try to mount some type of offense, try to get back in this matchup. Block to the right hand and one of his own. Another block. Jason Quick fighting back. A series of right hands now on Mr. Excitement. Reversal. Quick off the ropes. Nice move there. Almost a 3 count there. Here's a scoop up. Nice move Hurricanrana by Jason Quick. And now, wow, what a devastating spinning kick to the face of Mr. Excitement. And this could be it. Jason Quick now. What's he going to do?
He could be setting up for that shooting star press from the top, or maybe even calling for the 450 from up there. If he hits this, it's all over on Excitement. Nobody has been able to walk away from the shooting star press by Jason Quick. He took his beatings, but now he's about to capitalize on all that arrogance of Mr. Excitement.
Excitement laid out on the ring. Jason Quick from the top. There it is.
That was a shooting star reversed into a 450.
I've never seen that move before. Only on Big Time Wrestling. Jason Quick connected on Mr. Excitement. Is it enough? Nonchalant cover. And Mr. Excitement somehow able to kick out at 2 7/8.
Well, basically, he's got tons of energy. We've seen him running around, jumping around in the ring. It looks like he just hasn't depleted those gas tanks yet, but Quick's going to lay a few more in and see if he can get a quick victory here over Excitement.
Excitement now with the power slam off the ropes, and somehow he's back in control. Back and forth. This match has been. Look at the athleticism displayed here by Mr. Excitement. And another one. Backflip. And now Mr. Excitement, the original hot boy. He looks to be going up to the top rope a second time. You remember he missed the leg drop from up there. This time a moonsault. He connects. Could this be enough? And it is. The original hot boy, Mr. Excitement, victorious in his debut here on Big Time Wrestling.
We'll be back with more action next, right here with the AWWL.
There's Devon Storm. There's Kevin Sullivan. What is going on? It is filed. The clerk has stamped it this morning. This is the XWA. Now, to use the name of the mighty Sheik, God bless his soul in vain. You've gone too far. But the Sheik told me one last thing. To give you the... Oh! Sullivan with a right hand, right on Shafee. Sullivan now whipping the manager of Sabu with his belt. They are the XWA. They are here to invade Big Time Wrestling. It's the XWA. The XWA's in the ring. Mr. Hughes, Mr. Excitement, the Crusher, and Kevin Sullivan. A beatdown attack.
The XWA is here to stay, unfortunately.
The All-World Wrestling League presents Under Attack, a 2-day battle so intense you won't want to miss a second of it. It's the AWWL versus the XWA. The war begins at the free TV taping at the studios of WLAJ in Lansing Saturday night, September 6th. Doors open at 3 p.m. Day 2, Sunday, September 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Bell time 7:30 p.m. Former WWE star Legion of Doom Road Warrior Hawk is just engaged to fight the battle against the XWA. And more stars each week from around the world are signing up. Witness the human highlight reel, Sabu, Balls Mahoney, Big Jake, the Great Mongo, the Future, Chris Sabin, and more as they battle the XWA, the diabolical disease threatening the AWWL. Devon Crowbar Storm, the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, Mr. Hughes, the Milwaukee Crusher, and Mr. Excitement. Get Sunday's tickets in advance at any Ticketmaster location or by calling Thomas Auto Body in Williamston. Under Attack, Saturday, September 6th at the WLAJ Studios and Sunday the 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Who will dominate, the AWWL or the XWA?
Got a credit problem? At Best Buy Used Cars, it doesn't matter how bad your credit is, we'll get you financed. If those other dealers are giving you a hard time, you come to the largest special financing dealer in the state of Michigan, Best Buy Used Cars. We have over 250 vehicles to choose from, and we'll get you into a 98 or newer vehicle regardless of your credit history. Just call our pre-approval hotline at 1-800-480-4460 or come into Best Buy Used Cars, 4640 South Division.
It's back, the return of Big Time Wrestling. All World Wrestling League presents Big Time Wrestling. You'll see AWWL stars like the human highlight reel Sabu, the Rock and Roll Express, the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, the Alpha Male, and much more. We even give you a vintage classic match. And don't forget the ladies of the AWWL. The return of Big Time Wrestling is back with the AWWL.
Sunday morning at 11 on Channel 3.
Now, there's no excuse for being lost. Pick up your free copy of the new map of Battle Creek and Marshall. Available only at Channel 3 and these locations. Whether you're sightseeing, shopping, or planning a night out on the town, use the all-new Metro map to get you there on time and in style. The Battle Creek and Marshall Metro map. Pick up your free copy today.
No, you're not seeing double. We're talking about feuding twins.
This is mine.
They can't live with each other?
It's like my car too, man. You have to wait for me.
I am just glad I'm not married to either one of you. They can't live without each other.
I love you, and you love me, and I know that.
Next, Dr. Phil.
I definitely feel stalked by her. I'm not a stalker, but I do call her often to talk to her.
You're not a Texas girl, are you?
Monday morning at 9 on Channel 3.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. We're going to go ahead and send it straight to the ring for more big-time wrestling action.
Coming to the ring right now, a member of the Army of Darkness. This is the Great Mongo.
The Great Mongo accompanied to the ring by Thurston Brooks, the leader of the Army of Darkness.
Put your hands together and give it up.
You see them, a threat to everyone here in the AWWL, always playing the numbers games. And that weapon in the hand of the Great Mongo, that kendo stick. We got to introduce our opponent here.
And his opponent, Big Jake.
Big Jake, definitely approved here by the fans in the studio, accompanied by Rhonda, as the fans stand in approval and get that handshake from the big man, Big Jake, as we have a match here between the Great Mongo and Big Jake. Wrestling fans, it's Paco Zimmer, joined by my side with Quasi, and an outstanding bout ready to get underway. And Thurston Brooks outside the ring, I don't know if you could see this, slapping the face of the Great Mongo, trying to get him riled up for this big challenge as he faces Big Jake. Collar and elbow lock up in the center of the ring. And working into the ropes. Back and forth. And into the corner.
Well, both men trying to fight to get position with one another because it's very, very key early in the match to have position in all these lockups.
Right hand by Mongo. You don't see him use his hands as often as his legs, but now look at Big Jake. He uses those hands, and he's doing it really well. Off the ropes. Reversal by Mongo. And back through again. Blocked. And Big Jake now with the hip toss. And another. And Big Jake wants more. He's ready for Mongo. He's got him up. He's got him up high.
And he powers up the Asian Nightmare, setting him right into that mat.
And that's it. Mongo needs a moment to get some sort of composure here against Big Jake. Both these guys, you know they want it. They need it. They want to get to Kobo. We're on the road to Kobo, and every victory counts. Big Jake, wait a minute. He's got Thurston. He's got Mongo. Oh!
And there's a meeting of the minds there. The Army of Darkness. Big Jake helping out that little session outside.
Not thinking straight. And now Mongo getting thrown back into the ring, and Big Jake needs to make his move, get in there and take advantage of the Great Mongo before he starts using those legs.
Well, the one thing you have to look out for when you're in the ring with Big Jake is he's a big man, but unlike most big men, he'll go to the top rope. He'll use some high-flying action. So he's almost like a cruiserweight in a 6'7" body.
We've seen it when he jumps over that top rope. That's definitely proof of that. You know, this guy can move around in there for all the size that he has.
And then he has to also fear that double choke sit-out power bomb. I haven't been able to talk to him backstage. He's hard to get a hold of because the Crusher and him have been going at it left and right, and it's hard to find either one. So I'm trying to find out what the name of that move is, but right now it's just a double choke sit-out power bomb.
Big Jake now laying in the chops and the elbows in the corner on the Great Mongo. Always a threat in the ring is the Great Mongo. Big Jake in, but Mongo putting up that boot. Now we might see those legs.
He's very deadly with those feet. He knows exactly all the pressure points to hit. He shows his definite martial arts training.
A two by Mongo, and now another cover attempt as if that would make a difference. And now Mongo choking out Big Jake here. The count is on. Art's trying to break that hold. Choking not allowed here in the AWWL rules. I don't know about XWA rules, but that's the way it is here in the AWWL.
I don't think the XWA has any rules.
You might be right, Quasi. Elbow sends down Big Jake.
I mean, their officials are DDT and our officials. It's getting out of hand. Pretty sure. I'd hate to see Art mad, though. He probably could lay out that official from the XWA.
Look at this. Mongo now ready to put the finishing touches on Big Jake. But Big Jake, he's got him up all the way down.
That full Nelson slam shutting out the lights of the Great Mongo. Oh, what a close 2 count there.
What are we going to see next here in the AWWL? You know, Devon Storm, Kevin Sullivan with this deadly XWA alliance. It's just unbelievable what can happen next. Oh, nice sit-out slam. And just about a 3 count for Great Mongo. That deadly threat, the Great Mongo in that mist. Don't let Art turn his back for a second, because you know the way the Army of Darkness works, they will use anything and everything to their advantage.
It's very true. We've seen him spit that green mist into Soul Man Carter's eyes, various people's eyes, and then just roll them up for the quick win, because, I mean, that mist gets in your eyes, you're distracted, you know what's going on. It's like tear gas.
And if the referee doesn't see it, he don't know where it came from.
Wow. I give him a little more credit. I think he knows, but if he doesn't see it, he can't disqualify for anything he can't see.
Now Mongo working over Big Jake in the corner. He's down and out.
I can't watch this move.
And Big Jake might be going for that baseball slide. Oh, right into the midsection area, if you will, and another connecting to the head of Big Jake as the Great Mongo is ready to work Big Jake in the corner here for a victory.
Those feet so deadly by Great Mongo. We talk about it, but you see it every weekend. It's shocking. The impact of those feet right across the temples, the midsection, the ribs, everywhere on a person's body just soar after he kicks you. Oh, no. This could be the death driver.
I think it is. He's got him. Oh, wait. Big Jake just, he's coming back. He's got him up and over. Oh, so high. And now Big Jake with a nice clothesline. Mongo starting to feel it, trying to get up and do something, but now he's caught. Oh, side slam and a cover. 1, 2. Unbelievable. This is incredible. Great Mongo almost was there, but Big Jake, he didn't want it to end yet, as now he's sending him into the ropes, and he misses with his boot. And he's coming in anyway, a clothesline, and they go over. Great Mongo went over, and this is where Thurston is now taking advantage of the opportunity to tell the Great Mongo to do something here.
You got to watch out right now. This is where Big J can fly. What's Great Mongo doing underneath that ring?
Come on. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking his time, maybe reaching for that kendo stick. And here comes Big Jake. Oh, baseball slide, and now they're outside the ring here.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Right in front of our commentator's booth. And Big Jake trying to get him into the ring where he can maybe make a cover and get this one over with.
Who wants to see the powerbomb? You want to see it?
Whoa, there it is! That Great Mongo green mist. And the bell has been rung because Art has seen it this time. We've got a DQ on our hands.
And they're just doing a beat down in the ring. Big Jake is at the mercy. He can't see what's going on. And now he's got Thurston and the Great Mongo doing the bidding. You know what this is? This is a message from the Crusher.
This is out of control. Look at Big Jake's face. That green mist all over it. And we got to go to commercial break. We'll be right back with more Big Time Wrestling.
The All-World Wrestling League presents Under Attack, a two-day battle so intense you won't want to miss a second of it. It's the AWWL versus the XWA. The war begins at the free TV taping at the studios of WLAJ in Lansing Saturday night, September 6th. Doors open at 3 p.m. Day 2, Sunday, September 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Bell time 7:30 p.m. Former WWE star Legion of Doom Road Warrior Hawk is just engaged to fight the battle against the XWA. And more stars each week from around the world are signing up. Witness the human highlight reel, Sabu, Balls Mahoney, Big Jake, The Great Mongo, The Future, Chris Sabin, and more as they battle the XWA, the diabolical disease threatening the AWWL. Devon Crowbar Storm, The Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, Mr. Hughes, The Milwaukee Crusher, and Mr. Excitement. Get Sunday's tickets in advance at any Ticketmaster location or by calling Thomas Auto Body in Williamston. Under Attack, Saturday, September 6th at the WLAJ Studios and Sunday the 7th at the Jackson Fair Event Center. Who will dominate, the AWWL or the XWA?
This week, we're tearing up prices during our Berkline Comfort Gallery sale. All in-stock Berkline reclining furniture is ready for immediate delivery. Or your sofa, love seat, or recliner can be custom upholstered in hundreds of designer fabrics and leathers and delivered to your home in record time, thanks to Berkline Express. Berkline, if anyone deserves it, you do.
This week, everything in our Berkline Comfort Gallery is on sale at Vandenberg Furniture, US 131, 1 mile north of Schoolcraft.
Everything is starting to go south. My nose is big. My skin is starting to sag. Fat cheeks.
Sucked, tucked, peeled, pulled, makeovers taken to the extreme. Radical transformations.
I have facelift, added a chin, nose job, fat from underneath my eyes.
You do all of this at one time. Nothing is off limits. Inside Extreme Makeovers.
I feel fabulous.
You can't take your eyes off of them. Next Oprah.
Monday at 4, followed by News 3 at 5.
Hi, I'm Jack Ford.
This is Jack Ford, and I'm Allie Wentworth.
And we are the hosts
We have
of
a new show this fall called How About Together? Living It Up with Allie and Jack.
Here's what you're looking for if you're looking for a perfect co-host. Somebody who has a great sense of humor. Somebody who is very smart, so something smart.
What makes Jack Ford so attractive, if you will? There's the hair, it's the football bill, there's the blue eyes. You're a little severe in black. Do we have a pink scarf or something?
People come in here and they need our help. Helping them is more important than how we feel.
My mom says my dad's gonna die.
We can't fix everything.
You hang in there, okay? Nothing is certain.
If it was your kid, you would bet on a miracle. I can't give this up.
Life and death don't take weekends off.
I love my job.
I love this place.
ER.
Weekends on Channel 3.
Take a look at some of the AWWL and Big Time Wrestling's history with this classic match.
Of course, the man on top, the United States heavyweight champion, the Sheik. And there's a lot of people after Louis Martinez, but not only does Louis have to worry about them, he also devotes a lot of time to his own challenge, his own quest to take the United States Championship away from the Sheik. Kabooki, taking a few moments outside of the ring, he was outmaneuvered by Louis Martinez. Louis helps him in over the top rope and onto the canvas. Kabooki on the run, off the rope. Nice leg trip takedown by Martinez. Just that quickly, Louis has a painful hold applied to Kabooki. One of Louis' favorite methods of attack is with those legs. The Indian death lock, which is a maneuver similar to the figure 4 leg lock, is one of his favorite submission holds. And many times throughout the matches, you'll see Louis work on the legs. Without your legs, you're in serious trouble. But now, Kabooki continues his onslaught. Martinez now now the one on the outside of the ring. Kabooki enraged. Kabooki making his first appearance on Big Time Wrestling. His reputation, though, is known worldwide. We are very, very fortunate to have been able to sign this particular match for television. Martinez is back in the ring, a guy who can take a lot of punishment. He's used to it. He's well conditioned. He has that desire that he calls on from deep within to help him overcome. Over the top. Now goes Kabooki from several feet up in the air. Martinez again whips his man, catches him that time with an elbow right at the top of the chest. Roll up in the pin. This could be it, too. Almost a victory for Luis Martinez. At the beginning of the program today, you heard Louis give us some of his philosophy regarding wrestling, the leverage, the balance, the science involved. No matter how big or powerful or how much a guy can break those rules, in professional wrestling, all it takes is that one little mistake. Your opponent lets his guard down, you're in there ready to take advantage of it, and you've got the win. So size, certainly not an all-important factor in pro wrestling. Obviously, it has its advantages, but there are ways to overcome it. Martinez puts the twist on that arm. But now karate is illegal in professional wrestling. And Kabooki looks like he's riding that fence as far as the difference, as far as exactly what he's doing in there. Looked like a couple of karate thrusts. But now Kabooki making Martinez wince in pain. Martinez is wilting. Kabooki spent considerable time learning the different pressure points on the body, learning how to use the nervous system to his advantage, digging his fingers in there to some sensitive areas, gradually weakening his opponent, almost paralyzing him, taking away all feeling. And that's what Martinez is trying to escape from now, doing everything in his power to roll away, to ease that pressure, as he felt himself losing feeling. Kabooki with the boots to Martinez. Martinez knocked head over heels out of the ring. And Louis is taking his lumps from Kabooki. Louis will take advantage of the count here. There is a count of 10 before he has to return to the ring, as long as Kabooki stands back. If he doesn't stand back, the count will be stopped. Martinez is angered. He's upset. Puts the shoulder into Kabooki. The whip, the run. Catches his man. And now things change just a little bit in favor of Louis Martinez. Almost sent him over the top rope. Well, this is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time limit has expired of this bout. This bout is a draw. A draw. What an outstanding classic match. You know, you get a little bit of that history. We're all about tradition here at Big Time Wrestling. But right now, we got some action in the ring, so let's send it there.
Coming to the ring representing the AWWL, this is the Bulldog.
Bulldog last week in the house and debuting against Balls Mahoney. And now he's back for more here in the studios of Big Time Wrestling. Not liked very much by the crowd here in attendance.
Coming to the ring, representing the XWA, accompanied by Devon Crowbar Storm, this is the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan here in the studios. You know, you've heard about it already. This XWA, Extreme Wrestling Alliance. Look at Sullivan right in for the attack on the Bulldog. And Devon Storm outside the ring with that grin, that evil grin of violence in the face of Devon Storm. Look at Sullivan stomping on the fingers of Bulldog.
The minute they hit that curtain, I was back here because you can see what's going on in the ring right now, and that guy's a wrestler. I don't know how to do anything. They could kill me in there.
Well, they might come after you just like they came after Shafee and many others here in the AWWL. These guys are out to prove some sort of point. They're out to do something. Sullivan, as evil as he is, he's got an agenda. This man is so evil that you do not know where it's going to take us. We don't know what's in store here. This is a threat for sure.
Look at the mind control he has in Devon Storm. He just slapped the man. Open hand slapped her in the face. What does he do? He's smiling. He's laughing about it. He likes getting slapped by Kevin Sullivan.
Sullivan using those hands with that strike right to the throat of Bulldog.
If I was Devon Storm, I wouldn't accept any Kool-Aid from Kevin Sullivan because this is like Jim Jones type cult status that Kevin Sullivan has over Devon Storm.
Bulldog now trying to do something, and Devon Storm steps up, and now look at the Bulldog working over both Sullivan and Storm.
Come on, Bulldog. Do this for the man. They represent the AWWL. Get in there. I know it's 2-on-1, but man, come on,
Wait
Bulldog.
a minute. Devon Storm just took out Art Mendez. The official is out. What is this? Oh, here, we've seen that last week. Now they have their own official. This is an XWA official in the ring. Why do they do this? What legal control do they have to do these things? I want to see some proof. I want to see some evidence.
And here it comes, the Tree of Woe. Devon Storm has taken and strapped the Bulldog to the Tree of Woe, and Sullivan's stopping him. Sullivan's using the Tree of Woe.
Here he goes. Oh, right in with the Tree of Woe onto the Bulldog. And this one is now taking a total different direction under the XWA. The cover by Devon Storm in a 3 count. This one covered by Devon Storm. I'm not sure I understand these rules in the XWA.
Devon Storm was just managing. He wasn't the man in the match.
Wait a minute. Sullivan slapping Devon Storm. This ruthless relationship here between Storm and Sullivan. And you know what? I don't know where we're going to go with this. Wait a minute.
Look what's coming out.
We're going now.
We haven't seen him for 2 weeks. He's back. Shafee's finally out of the hospital.
I got some backup. All right.
Sabu! Sabu! Sabu!
And boom, Mahoney! The AWWL is bringing the fight to the XWA right now.
Wait, we have a face-off here in the ring. Look at this. All 6 of them. We got Sabu and Storm, Balls and Sullivan. Look.
DuPont Zodiac.